Hey guys, I'm just posting this at the start of every video now before my intro, just to let you guys know that I am unable to live stream for at least 7 days. The channel has 2 copyright strikes, is at risk of being taken down. I have a new one, so go and check out the most important video ever on my channel. Link is in the description for that. Anyway guys, let's get into another video. Thanks for watching. G'day guys, and welcome to another NRL season review. Today we're going to be talking about the 7th place Cronulla Sharks. The Cronulla Sharks welcome a bunch of new players this year and they managed to make the top 8. Let's get into their season. The first thing I'm going to say is that in round 3, when the Sharks played the Cowboys and they were down by 4 points, I believe it was 10 points to 6 at half time, and they were just threatening. This side became a premiership threat in my opinion. It was only early on, but they managed to win 42 points to 16 in this game in round 3. It is one of their best wins of the season. There is one win I think that was a little bit better than this in relation to upsetting, but this win here is very important for this team, and it's a shame that they could have done a lot better. If they would have kicked all their goals this year, stats show that Cronulla would have been 3rd or 4th, and this game proves it. The way these players were playing was very dangerous. As I said, they were welcoming new players and starting to bond as a team. The best win for me was a pure upset. It was 12-all at half time. Things were going the way of the Storm, and then the Sharks held on to win 20 points to 18. You could even call them baby-faced. A lot of people call the Broncos baby-faced, a new inexperienced side. I think that's exactly what the Sharks had as well, with Brendan Hammanueli, Bronson Xerri, Briton Nikora, all these players that we didn't know of but we now think of, and we didn't expect a lot of, but they definitely came out firing this match. And as I said, they connected, and I guess the word is gelled as a team. The Sharks are looking dangerous at this point in time. Obviously they had their downfall, but this for me is their highlight of 2019. With 9 try assists and 13 tries from 22 game appearances, there's no doubt that Bronson Xerri is a very dangerous player. I hope this isn't a one-off, and I hope he continues. As I've spoken about in separate videos, I wonder whether he will play on with the Sharks in future years. He'll definitely be there for 2020, but I don't know. I see Bronson Xerri being someone who will move from club to club. We will have to wait and see, but he is definitely a danger and very good player in the centres. Another whopping young gun who ran close to 2,200 metres is Briton Nikora. Briton Nikora is definitely a great second rower, young talent. He is very young as well. It was his first year of NRL, made his debut against the Knights this year, and he managed to tackle 778 tackles at an 87% tackle efficiency, which is very good up in the league. He is dangerous, and in my opinion, whether it be this year or next year, if he keeps it up, Briton Nikora will be underrated and earn himself an Origin jersey. The Sharks were very happy when they beat the Parramatta Eels 42-22 at home, seeing the return after a long break of injury to Wade Graham, their captain. He only made 10 appearances, but boy was he good when he comes back, and I hope he brings that in next year. I have to mention how good he was in the halves when Nathan Cleary was not able to play during Origin Game 2. Wade Graham is very underrated in my opinion. He is a workhorse, and he just is damaging. Even against the South Sydney Rabbitohs in their 39-24 win, you could see just how good of a player he is. And look, if he keeps it up, he has potential, in my opinion, to be Dally M. I think the loss of Kurt Capewell and Sasai Feki will hurt the Sharks, as well as saying goodbye to another workhorse. Look, he also has the most losses in rugby league, but he's definitely been a good player. So props to Paul Gallen. on his retirement, but I do think it will hurt the club, especially the first few matches. I think the Sharks may struggle. Maybe they'll win games, but not convincingly. But I don't know. They do gain Cameron King, who previously played at the Parramatta Eels. Whether he will be in the reserve grade side or the first grade, we will have to wait and see. But I do think these losses will affect the team greatly. One man who has copped a lot this year, and I'm going to give him some shit of my own, unfortunately, Shaun Johnson. If you're going to be on the big bucks, you need to prove it. He is fantastic when he wants to be. He was good at the New Zealand Warriors. He was great for the New Zealand Kiwi, both in test matches as well as the World Cup nines. But you are now part of the Cronulla Sharks. I understand that the goal kicking is an issue, but the play needs to be better. There was a game against the Bulldogs I was watching at ANZ, counting this man's error. Look, I do like Shaun Johnson, but he is one of the key leaders of this team now. He's very experienced in the game, and he's now part of their halves. Thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the season review of the Cronulla-Sutherland Sharks. Well, I haven't said Sutherland in a while, I just say Cronulla Sharks. But anyway, the Sharks have a renovation coming up. Their games will be at Jubilee Oval as well as the St George Illawarra Dragons. So it'll be cool to get down if I can to the Dragons and the Sharks, considering it'll both be a home game for them by the time that game comes around. I'm not expecting huge things from the Sharks in 2020, but we'll have to wait and see, Sharks fans. Hit like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye out for my Manly video within the next week.